Hi, this is Worth Godwin of worthgodwin.com, plain English simplicity for this complex modern world. In this video, we're going to take a tour of my new app that has been recently released after many long delays. And it is an app that shows you how to use the Apple iPad. And it uses easy video lessons showing you step by step how to use the iPad with simple, understandable, plain English explanations, just like the lessons and explanations I've used to help people understand computers for many years. I've now brought them to how to use the iPad. And the lessons in there will help you if you are a very basic user who can barely use the thing and is very frustrated with this supposedly super easy and intuitive device, which it is compared to many other things, but it still has, there are people who have challenges with it, and that's okay. This course will teach you and help you with it and make it a lot easier for you. It also has tips and step-by-step instructions that will be of help to fill in the gaps for more experienced iPad users. And in this video, we're going to take a little tour of the app so you can see how it works and how it will help you. So let's take a look at the iPad screen and we'll go from there. And what we're going to do is we're going to just go to the icon, which is if you've installed this already, you want to just go into the App Store, search for my name, Worth Godwin, and you will find how to use the iPad. It's called Basic Tips for iPad, Easy Video Lessons. And you will find that if you search for my name in the App Store, and you can install it. Once it's installed, then you just want to go to the icon, which has a nice big blue and yellow icon, how to use iPad, and it says tablet tips underneath. I had to do that for legal reasons with Apple. And so tapping that, and you're taken to the main screen of the app. Now, the app has 3 sections to it, and you can get to them on the bottom here with these 3 tabs. The house is the main screen. That's where we are here. It has all of the lessons for iPad, bonus lessons that teach you how to use the Apple TV, a function that allows you to send me an email that is sent to a special email address that is specifically for asking questions about the iPad, requesting new lessons that you'd like me to cover in the future. And then tap here first gives you access to the tour that we're basically looking at right now. And we're going to go to iPad lessons. If you tap on that, this gives you 4 broad categories, including using iTunes on the computer and how that relates to the iPad. Although you don't need to do that very much anymore because of the newer iCloud features. You don't necessarily have to go through the computer, but I included those if they were helpful. We have iPad settings that goes over numerous settings and explains them how to set up the iPad in the right way and using some of the suggested settings that I have. Apps from Apple that goes over some of the apps that came preloaded on the iPad. Very soon I will be adding a third-party apps link that will appear here that will allow that we're going to start teaching you how to use other apps that are not made by Apple that you can get separately. And then of course basics for iPad. Let's take a look at that one. They all work the same way, but we're just going to look specifically at basics. And that basically, any of those menus that you tap on, it gives you overview. It gives you into a list of lessons. You can swipe upwards to go through the lessons. You can see there's quite a few here, more to come. Any one of these lessons you want to learn about, let's say you want to learn about using AirPlay, just tap on that and it will take you into the screen. It may take a moment to load, but then you'll see a recording of the phone screen, and it's essentially just like the recording you're looking at right now. It's a recording of the iPad screen directly, and you can hear my voice just as you hear my voice now describing how to use it. And so if you tap on the screen, you have a pause button here. You can drag this bar here to scroll or scrub through the lesson. And if the video is not filling the screen, tap on it. You see a pair of arrows in the corner. Tapping that will fill the whole screen up, and you can hit done in the upper left hand corner and back to get back to the list of lessons. And so that's pretty much it. You really just kind of go through, you look for things that you need help with, you tap on it, like keyboard basics or copying and pasting, and connecting to Wi-Fi, using a spotlight search, all these various things. Tap on any one of them, a video starts playing, and you can go back to this list here. You can also back up to the very top here And again, there's also some bonus lessons that teach you how to use the Apple TV. If you have one of those, you can actually watch my lessons, beam them using AirPlay from the iPad to your TV set, so you can watch them there if you prefer. In the bottom middle, you have social. This gives you access to my Twitter feed, my main Twitter feed, where I talk about various, I share links and tips and lessons for computers and other technology. I then have one that's specific to iPad, which I will be posting more updates to. You can post yourself to Facebook directly out of the app if you want to, and you can post to Twitter directly from the app if you have a Twitter and Facebook account. Under Get More, you have a link that gives you a list of some other apps that I have available, including computer training and how to use the iPhone. And then you can also, I have many lessons that are audio lessons that you can buy through iTunes, and you can get to them through here. So we're going to go back to the home. So that's the basic tour of the how to use the iPad app, basic tips for iPad using easy video lessons. And I do suggest that please, if you have questions, if there's anything that I covered in a lesson that you have in here that you need to learn more about, use this to ask a question or to suggest some other lesson topic that I haven't covered yet. And I'm probably going to be adding another option down here that says something like recent updates, and that will I'll be posting some other lessons like audio answers that answer people's questions to go in conjunction with the video lessons. But part of this is up to you. I really want to hear from you guys. Feedback, let me know what you want to learn about, and I can put it on my list, and my plan is to keep updating this and adding more and more lessons and more value to help you guys out learning the iPad. So that's a tour, and I hope that makes sense. And this is Worth Godwin of worthgodwin.com. It's bringing a little plain English simplicity for this complex modern world. Thanks for being a student.